I want to share with you 3 tips on how to avoid an unhealthy retirement life, plus 1 shocker. Hi, I'm Cyn Meyer and founder of Second Wind Movement here, which I created to help seniors like you or those that you care for take preventative measures so that you can age in place successfully and stay away from nursing homes and other terrible stats on the rise like depression and loneliness, Alzheimer's, and even gray divorce among seniors. But first, retirement life tip number 1, find clarity. If you're like most seniors and baby boomers, you've spent most of your life living a life of duty. You've been a dedicated family member, focusing on your career and just kind of hacking away at your work and family life for years and years. And it's so easy to get lost in that whole responsibility of life and a family that depends on you. I get it. Unfortunately, you can lose sight of what you really want in life. And if you're anything like my parents and family friends and a lot of the seniors I know, you've had to lock up a few things in a hope chest or just kind of toss certain ideas onto a bucket list for later. And then that later becomes something super faint over time. So finding clarity is going to be so important for a healthy retirement life. This is the foundational piece to living each day intentionally so that you're running your days and your days aren't running you, where they're just kind of passing by with uneventful or meaningless activities. So some ideas and exercises for finding clarity. Focus on your core values. What 5 core values define you as a person right now in this stage of your life? And once you've gotten your core values laid out, you can tailor all of your activities and the people you spend time with around those core values. This is a super powerful process and will give you fulfillment and energy. Another idea for finding clarity is to practice using an energy meter. And what I mean by that is to get into the habit of tapping in and being self-aware about how you feel throughout the whole day based on your energy level. So as you go about your entire day, pay attention to which activities and events and people naturally give you more energy and which activities and people naturally deplete you. If something's giving you more energy than you put into it, that's gold right there. Definitely something to pay attention to. There's so much more to finding clarity and it takes time. And if you want more detailed tactical tips on how to find clarity, I walk you through step by step in my 12-week Rewiring Your Retirement program, which you can find in the link below. But for now, retirement life tip number 2, stay social. I can't stress enough the importance of your community and your relationships and the connection that you have with other people. Not only is being social good for your everyday stimulation and interaction level, but it's so good for your health. There are so many studies that back up the idea that social interaction is good for you. Science and research tells us it improves your brain health because it reduces your risk of dementia and it delays your cognitive decline. It improves your physical health because being social lowers your blood pressure and it improves your cardiovascular health. And it also reduces your risk of some cancers and arthritis and even osteoporosis. And it's good for your mental health. You can keep away ailments like depression and of course loneliness, which can put you at risk for a shortened lifespan or a premature death. So prioritizing your friendships, your involvement in the community, and even if it's just neighbors or strangers, is just so helpful for your mental, emotional, and your physical health, which means of course your overall well-being and your longevity and your retirement life. So there are even studies conducted in Australia at Flinders University that followed 1,500 people for a span of 10 years, and they found that people with a large network of friends outlived their counterparts by 22%. So this part of your life is huge. Oh, bonus tip, align your social life with your core values. So that clarity tip from number 1, if you match up your life goals with your circle of friends and your circle of influence, you're way more likely to accomplish what you want in retirement. You become who you most hang out with, so make it count. And retirement life tip 3, stay active. I mean, it's pretty obvious that you need to keep your body moving for a healthy retirement life, but don't forget about your brain muscles too. Just like your hair and your nails are designed to grow, so is your brain. You can actually rewire your brain and create new neural pathways until the day you die. So take advantage of that and keep your body and your mind active. Otherwise, you'll just fall victim to the use it or lose it principle. So just like your body muscles, if you don't exercise your brain, you'll lose some of your cognitive functioning. And this goes beyond just memory training and puzzles and games. So to really create new neural pathways and brain plasticity, you need to participate in high-level thinking, which basically just means new experiences, new skills, and new challenges. So get out there and stretch yourself. And here comes the shocker. On average, our seniors are watching 47 hours and 13 minutes of TV every week. Oh my gosh, this is a sign that you're at risk of being disengaged from the world. Even if watching TV makes you kind of feel like you're staying in touch, watching life is so different than being in it. So tip number 3 is to keep it moving and stay active both physically and mentally. So when you're implementing any of these tips and accomplishing any of your goals, whether they're large, small, just when you're actively trying to set yourself up for a better future and you're taking care of your aging self, my favorite mantra broken record tip is to take micro steps and to just focus on one mini goal at a time until you've mastered it and it becomes a daily habit and like second nature to you. And then you move on to the next micro goal. So those are just 3 tips for you in this round. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your people and with someone who may find it helpful. Thank you for being proactive and caring about your future self. By setting high standards for yourself, you're setting an example for other people and you're helping to shift our culture to uproot ageism. So awesome job and thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.